Hello, everybody. Welcome to some Friday night reading sprints. Oh my gosh, I have missed all of you. I've literally been missing from all things social media because of the whirlwind we call back to school. And Heather and I were talking backstage about how crazy this week has been. So if you guys pray for your teachers out there. So can everybody hear me okay? Okay.
Yep.
Because that timer mutes you and it threw me off a little bit. So anyway, obviously you can see that I'm one short. Maddie was supposed to be joining us tonight, but she is having some internet issues. So she is not going to get to join us tonight. So maybe next time. But I do have some lovely friends joining me tonight. I'm sure you recognize their beautiful faces, but I'm going to let them introduce themselves in just a second. And but if you're here, drop it in the comments. Tell us what you're reading. Tell us what you're doing. All the things, catch us up on your life, whatever you want to tell us. Okay? All right, my dears. Do you want to tell us your channels? And both of you have groups like Patreon and a book club. So if you guys want to shout that out too, you totally can. And then tell us what you're reading. Take it away, Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam, and my channel is a Spark of Sam here on YouTube, and then I have a lot on Instagram. I have a Spark of Sam, which is like my crafty stuff, and a Spark of Sam library. That is my bookish stuff. That may change, but right now, that's where I'm at. I also have a bi-monthly fantasy book club that I co-host with my friend April at Tis So Sweet called Tales of Starlight Book Club. So we're off for the month of August, and then we'll be announcing our September pick here soon. So if you want to follow on Instagram, that's where you can find that. I am listening to The Wicked King. I was reading it tandemly, and now I'm going to run out of my Libby hold if I don't just start listening, because next weekend I have my first ever bookish vendor event, and it's called the Dragon Gauntlet. It's Fourth Wing inspired. So I will be painting my hand-painted tumblers and working on that last minute stuff and chaoticness while I listen to The Wicked King. So that's where I'm at.
You also got to show us updates on stuff as you get done.
So my business is called Willow Star Market on Instagram, and on TikTok I'm a Spark of Sam, and I show a lot of that stuff too. So I have been starting to show progress photos, but I definitely will have some finished stuff because I'm pretty proud of the dragon inspired stuff I came up with.
I saw the tumbler you're making yesterday. First of all, that has to be so tedious to put all of those little scales on it.
Oh, I have those. The reason I'm in my other room that's chaotic and messy is because my other room is my resin room, and I currently have my dragon scale tumblers on one of their last spins, and I can't be in the room without a respirator. So they're there. And then I've been working on these cottage core themed ones. So I had graphics that I had bought, and then I hand painted matching florals to go with them. So I'll be working on those. Nothing like last minute prep.
I love them. They're so cute.
Thanks.
Hi guys, I'm Heather. I have a channel and an Instagram called Books and Heather. I read, I really do read a little bit of everything. So I can't really say my channel is mostly this or that, but a lot of fantasy, a lot of romance, a lot of thrillers, but pretty much everything. I do have a Patreon where we have a series read along every other month, and we're reading the City of Brass series or the Daevabad trilogy right now. And then the months that we're not reading that series, we just vote on the book. So we have a lot of fun over there. But I also do just normal reading sprints and stuff on my channel too. So I try and include everybody, Patreon or not. So it's a good time. And I'm a teacher, and this week my cup of choice that I had my coffee in was my Hufflepuff mug that Sam made me. So the students loved that. So,
yes. And me and Heather were talking about backstage that she's doing like something with Harry Potter with her classes now, and I'm just like obsessed. But I could never do what. Okay, I can never. My students are 6 and 7, and that's it. Like that's as high as I go.
Yeah, mine are anywhere between 11 and 15. So
no, that is not my forte. All right. Well, hello, everybody. If you do not know who I am, this is my channel. My name is Hannah, and I'm from the Teachers TBR on everything across the board. And tonight I'm going to be reading The Midnight Feast. I'm trying to pull up the cover, but this is by Lucy Foley. I think it's Lucy Foley. And this is her like newest release, and I've heard really, really mixed things about it. Like I've heard a lot of my friends did not like it, but I am 20% into it, and I'm really liking it. And I was really shocked because there's a lot of icky stuff going on. Like the F word is very, very present in this book, and like if you can't handle that, then like probably don't go into this one. But oh gosh, it's so good. I'm really liking it. Like it's kind of creepy almost. So, and I love to be creeped out. That's my comfort zone is usually when I'm creeped out. So that's what I'm going to be reading. But let us know, anybody in the chat, what you're going to be reading, what you're going to be doing with us tonight. Also, I did mention it to my lovely friends that tonight we're probably going to do only 2 sprints. We're probably going to keep it a shorter sprint tonight just because exhausted teacher over here, and I have a teacher who is exhausted down there too, so we're gonna just kind of like call it a night pretty early tonight. So hopefully everybody's okay with that, but we did want to get to some good reading in. So let's go ahead and see who's here. Sharon's here. Good morning, Sharon. Currently reading My Dark Vanessa on page 60. Nice. I've always been intrigued by that one. If that, there was such an epic countdown. I know, right? I did it like one time and I was like, what an entrance, you know? Hello, April. Reading Crown of Midnight. I'm 31% in. I get to see April tomorrow. She's coming to where I live because she's going to meet with Jordan and they're going to go watch It Ends With Us. Have either one of you read that book?
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Okay. Are you going to see the movie?
Yes, at some point. Probably not like release day, but I'll probably still see it.
I feel like I'm the only person who's not read that book. And they're like, do you want to go see the movie? And I'm like, I haven't read the book yet. And so everybody's crying and saying all these things, and I have no idea what's going on. So I really want to read the book first. But I think like I'm going to get to it within the next month or so. Did you guys like it?
It's hard to say that like I liked it because the content is heavy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's an important book, and like I am somebody that doesn't really get the Colleen Hoover hate out there, and I really thought that it was a good book. So I haven't read the second one though.
I've read both of them. I'm a Colleen Hoover like fan, but like I understand why like she's not for everyone, but I like her stuff, so I'm like, I don't care. But yeah, I enjoy her take on things and like how she's not afraid to talk about some of the things that are harder to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard if you go see the movie, take tissues because you'll just sob.
Oh man, that's good to know. But Blake Lively is so good. I feel like she can do no wrong, honestly. So, okay, well, I need to hop on that train. I also don't. I mean, I kind of get the hate towards Colleen Hoover, but I think it's just like the masses. The masses love her, and so I feel like people who hate her don't like that the masses love her. I don't know, but I have never personally hated one of her books. I've actually really liked a couple of her books. I read Verity, and then I read oh my gosh, Reminders of Him, and that was like a really good book. So
yeah, I feel like a lot of my friends who get back into reading start with her, and like if that's how they get back into reading and they like it, I feel the same way. Like when I got back into reading, she was one of the ones I picked up because you see everywhere. And then, yeah, if that's what you want to stick with, then I went like deep down back into fantasy because I'm like, remember when you loved this back then? And so my whole life is like wrapped around that. But yeah, I like how she has like Verity, but then she's got like the romance and
Yes.
a little of everything.
Layla is so good too. If y'all haven't read Layla, it's
I haven't
so
read that
different than anything else. So
I've heard that one's scary. Is it scary? Like spooky?
a little bit.
Okay.
It didn't creep me out, but I can see why people would say it was spooky.
Okay. That's another one that's on my list. It's on Kindle Unlimited, so I thought about
And
it.
I think that one on Kindle Unlimited, you can like pair it with the audio for free. So
I love when they do that. Oh, good. I might do that. Thank you for letting me know that. Hello, Jennifer. It's Brett Homby tonight, but I'll be reading Arsenic and Adobo. Cozy Mystery. Hello, Cat. Reading No Paw to Stand On by Laurie Cass. Another cozy mystery. This Bookmobile Cat series, I picked up the first one, and I'm really excited about that one. I don't know, a bookmobile with a cat in it, it sounds really good. Katie! Heading out to pick up a grocery order. Hopefully I'll get to join when I get back. Okay, Katie, we'll see you when you get back. Hello, Shannon. So stressed about this new school year. Students start on Monday, and I'm not ready. Girl. I told Heather, I said, the struggle bus, I'm not even on it anymore. It's just kind of run me over. Oh my gosh. Like, back to school is just absolutely insane. And I think the worst parts of the year are right back to school and the very end of school. Like, I would just rather be in the meat of everything than just to be at the very beginning and the very end.
like, I'd just rather not go back after spring break. Like, that can be the end.
But best of luck, Shannon. Just know we're all in the same boat. Okay. But it's sinking. Okay. Oh, Grandma Susan likes that one. Terms and Conditions. I loved that one. Declan wasn't my favorite, though. I'm not even going to lie. Trying to finish Fangirl Down. Hate reading it 3 times speed. Hate reading it. Luckily, only got 2 hours left. Girl. I could have told you that you probably would have hated that book. Like, what are you doing picking up a Tessa Bailey? I didn't think you ever read Tessa Bailey. Nice. Hi, Jamie. Reading Courting Can Be a Killer by Amanda Flower. Everybody's reading the cozy books. Hello, Amy. Wrapping up some freelance writing work. It's only 4 p.m. here, hoping to read a mystery afterward. Nice. Speaking of that, how late is it for you guys right now? Because I couldn't remember what time zone you were in.
I'm Eastern.
Oh, so it's 7:16 where you're at.
Yeah, and it's 6:16 for me, so I'm just an hour earlier.
Okay, good. Because, like, I can never keep it up because Yvette is literally, like, 4 hours ahead of me. And so I always start early, and I'm like, is this an inconvenience to people? Like, I can never remember. But I'm glad that it's not, like, super early or super late for you guys. Hello. Starting Foxglove. Oh. What's the third one? Wisteria comes out very soon, actually, or is it already out?
August 22nd, I think. So the end of this month, or closer to the end of the month.
Are you caught up? I'm sure you're caught up in the series.
I have like 100 pages left of Foxglove. I have not picked up like a physical book in like a week. It's killing me. I lost the audio, and then all these other ones are coming in. I'm like, why did I do this to myself before an event? I can only do audio. And
oh yeah, I don't blame you 100%. I don't blame you whatsoever, because you're working with your hands.
Yeah, I love audiobooks. They have like changed my work habits completely. I can completely like zone out. With TV shows, like you're constantly looking up, you're missing stuff, and you're losing your concentration. With audiobooks, I just zone out, work on stuff. I have finished an audiobook almost every single day the past week.
Crazy. What? See, so you've technically been reading.
Yeah, but like all the books I've been dying to read, I want to like read the physical copy because I just feel like they hit me more. And like with Foxglove, and there's just like a bunch of fantasy books, I'd rather sit down and like physically look at the words, and I just haven't been able to. So I just find like random books to listen to, and the ones I really want to read, you know, the ones on my endless TBR are just keep getting shoved back.
Oh no. Well, you got to at least finish Foxglove before Wisteria comes out.
Once after I'm done with my event, I'm even thinking about like going on a 24-hour sprint or something and just being like, catch up all my stuff with me. Like,
I
let's
love
just
it.
get this done.
Have you read the series, Heather?
I haven't, and it's a really stupid reason why. I cannot stand the US covers of them, and they make me not want to read the books.
Really?
Yes.
No. You're going to get so much hate right now.
I know, and like I've said this on my channel before, so I'm ready for it.
I think they're coming out with new covers, though.
I think
if they come out with new covers, I might pick them up.
And I don't think there's any people on, which I do have that ick that I do not like people on my covers. But I feel like those I can kind of.
I was gonna say I love them.
I like them. I don't love them, but I like them. But I think the new ones just have berries, like the belladonna berries on them.
Okay, we'll see.
You might be able to pick them up now.
We'll see.
That is so funny. Everybody's about to start hating on Heather.
I know.
We have a pre-K at our church that I oversee, and we started back on Monday. I'm so drained. Girl, I cannot even imagine pre-K. These babies that I just got are so young because they're coming from kindergarten, and I can only imagine. I'm so excited you're here, April. Hello, Sonia. Not reading today, but working on editing my monthly cozy vlog. I'm a teacher too.
Oh.
I forgot about that, Sonia. That's so exciting. So you're in the boat too that's sinking. Welcome aboard. I really like the Midnight Feast. That makes me feel a lot better because I feel like I was alone. Bit slow burn and a fun read. The setting is so good. I agree. It's about this manor that pops up. And it's just creepy. It's a creepy manor. And people start dying and all sorts of fun stuff. Hello! So happy to finally be here for a live sprint. 100 pages left of my first Irene Hannon book. Wind Swept Away. Very pleasant. Nice. Well, thanks for joining. I'm glad you got alive. Oh, Grandma Susan, you're trying to shameless plug me. Okay. So I do have a book club called Comfy Cozy Book Club, and we do have a Discord, which is really fun. I really love our Discord. So if you're interested, I do have a whole video on my channel about it. So there you go. And I go into a lot of details there. Hello, Sarah. Binge listening to The Family Experiment by John Mars, 14% in. Ooh, I really love John Mars. Yes, Grandma Susan. I feel like everywhere I go, I see Grandma Susan. I'm like, Grandma Susan's here. Grandma Susan's here. She's the most supportive person. So
that's exactly what I was about to say.
She's so supportive.
Like, she's like the most supportive person on the internet.
And it's not like she's just sitting there, just watching you. Like, she's really engaged and participates. Grandma Susan, you're the best. We should just start a Grandma Susan club. Mm-hmm. We love Grandma Susan. I know. I'm this crazy in person, April. I'm so sorry. Hello. Me reading People We Meet on Vacation. So far, I'm really loving it. Okay, so I'm going to do a hot take like Heather did. I've never read a name Emily Henry before. And I really need to but I'm so scared that I'm not going to like them.
I'll be honest. So I read People We Meet on Vacation on my honeymoon, and I was like, I am not an Emily Henry super fan. I like her books. However, I just listen to Funny Story because I'm not going to buy and read her books. I'll just listen to the audio. Obsessed. That was my first 5-star read of hers. So good. If you like Just for the Summer, Hannah, funny story reminded me so much of Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez.
See, that's the one that everybody's like so polarized on, though. They're like, that was terrible, or I loved it, and I just don't know who to listen to.
It also takes place in Michigan, so I might be like slightly biased because some of the stuff like she hints at and everything, I was like, I know where that is, and I've been there, but I thought it was so similar to Just for the Summer, like so good, so good.
Okay, I will keep that in mind.
See, People We Meet on Vacation is my favorite Emily Henry, and I think Funny Story is my least favorite.
Oh no!
But I love Just for the Summer. It was Just for the Summer. It was a 6-star book for me. So
yes,
we're all over the place.
So are you like friends to lovers?
Yes.
Oh, so I'm
my
like
favorite
enemies to lovers, and that's like friends to lovers. I'm like,
I love enemies to lovers. Like, I feel like I'm so sorry, but friends to lovers just seems so boring. It just seems like okay, and like why are they friends?
Yeah, to me, it's like there's just like lack of communication with friends to lovers. I have read some books that like are friends to lovers that I do enjoy, but People We Meet on Vacation, I was like, but I heard they're coming out with a movie now of it, and I'm like, I would go see the movie, and I would probably enjoy the movie. So
that's right. I forgot they were coming out with a movie. I really need to get on these books that are coming out with movies. Hello, Jeannie. Reading The Spell Shop or The Fruitful Life. Maybe some of both. Nice. I'm so glad you're here. I've read both books and really liked them. As a person who has been through domestic abuse, they are handled very well. Okay. Thank you for letting us know that. Or letting me know that, because I'm on this island by myself because I've not read the book. Just finished dinner. Hi, Cassie. Just finished dinner. About to have some cake for Porter's birthday. Happy birthday, Porter. Still reading Coral and Bone. Only 4 chapters left. I set that one down because I needed like an audiobook. Because I didn't have an audio. Me and Cassie are buddy reading this one. And it's like a mermaid siren story, which is really fun. But I didn't have an audiobook. And I just can't handle that right now. I can't handle reading it with my eyeballs. 3 hours behind. What did I say? 5, 6, 7? I was like exaggerating just a little. What? Full of surprises, ma'am. So Sharon's in Tasmania, and it's just after 9 a.m. there. Yes, you are the most awake person here. Hello, Christina. Listening to The City of Lost Angels while my son with my son while working on a blanket and taking turns on a diamond painting. Cute. Well, thanks for being here. Hydrate, and thank you for hugging the like button. I feel like it doesn't matter what time you start. It will be inconvenient for someone. Yep. Just do what works best for you. Thanks, sister. I appreciate that. You guys are so sweet. The one by John Mars is next on my August TBR. Oh, the one. I was like, which one? The one. The one. I loved the one. It was really good. I think that one, and then I read another one by him that I can't remember. But he's a good author. Second, Emily Henry. Her humor is great. A little over the top sometimes, but I think she's so funny. Okay, good to know. Lauren! Finished dinner and about to open up Myrtle Volume 1 to try to see if I can solve one or two. I love it. What is Myrtle? Should I know what that is? I don't know, girl. You're going to have to
I see it everywhere. Like, I can recognize the cover of it, but I've never done one of them. I think they're like little puzzles, like brain puzzles to solve with stories, maybe.
Ooh, because I've heard of Wordle. I just have not heard of Myrtle.
Yeah.
If you would show up if you were truly dedicated. Hello. Currently reading Gothicana. Can one of you say this word?
Gothicana?
Gothicana. And Haunted Ever After. Girl, you're in the spooky mood. Don't laugh at her. She's undedicated. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into a sprint, ladies. So we are, I don't have this even pulled up. Look at me being unprepared. Okay, we're going to be at Wonderland tonight. We're going to go to the unbirthday party. Okay, so it's 28. What do you say we go to the 20 and get a really long one in? You good with
Works
that?
for me.
Let's do it. Okay. You don't have to keep your cameras on, and just in the case, just if you want to. But I will see you back at 20. Hi. Welcome back, everybody. Sam had that sprint go for you.
Good. I've been working. I got 3 tumblers done.
Oh my gosh, how cute. You like started and finished those in the same sprint?
Well, so like they were all painted and I just took a paint pen and like added like the detail, like black edging to all of it. So, yeah, I was like racing in this last one. So I got those 3 done, which means they just need like final coats and they'll be done. I don't know where. I always forget to check where like I started in my book. But The Wicked King is the second book to The Cruel Prince, and it's really like I'm at 72%, so it's like really getting to the nitty-gritty and sucking me in right now.
Fun. I've always been interested in that series.
It's kind of confusing. I don't really understand a lot. Sometimes there's a lot of characters and a lot of like magic that's I'm like, whatever, just gonna go with it because I don't really understand what these creatures are and what they do and all the rules, but I like
Is
it.
it YA?
That is the way that I heard it was, and I think it's like YA at Barnes and Noble. But there are some like adult themes in it, which I kind of surprised me, which I don't mind, but I just wasn't expecting with YA.
Yeah. Heather, how did you do?
Good. At the beginning of that sprint, I started a book. I'm trying to read both of my in-person book club picks over the next week. So one of them is reading Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone. So I started that book on audio while I was like making my bed and changing out the laundry and stuff. And then when I got back, I read a couple chapters. I guess they're chapters. My Kindle does not count them as chapters, but they have like new headings. So I read a few of those of The God of the Woods by Liz Moore, which is my teacher book club for the month. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah, one is more like humor thriller, I guess, or like a humor mystery. At least that's the sense that I'm getting. And this one feels more like literary thriller or
Remind me what
literary mystery.
God of the Woods is about. Because I thought about picking it up.
I'm not very far into it. And I didn't read the synopsis other than like when we picked it at book club, which was a month ago. But it opens up with a summer camp in the 1970s, and it's like the counselor and then the teenager who's like an assistant counselor, and they realize that one of the girls in the cabin has gone missing, and I think she's like the daughter of the people who own the camp.
Oh, see, like that sounds familiar. Sounds so good. I love campy thrillers.
But it's like it's definitely more like leaning into like literary fiction type writing than it is like your typical Riley Sager or something like that.
Yeah. Because like looking at the cover, it kind of looks like a fantasy book.
Yeah, it's got like pink dripping down of like a forest. Like it almost looks like pink blood or pink paint or something.
Well, I'm glad you're liking it so far.
Yeah, so far it's good.
I made it to 38% of the Midnight Feast, and I really understand why people are not liking this book. I do think that it's a very polarizing book, and I can see why people aren't liking it, but I am really, really liking it. It's one of those books that I can't explain, like, why I'm liking it. It's just, it's good. Like, it's keeping my attention, and you know how, like, that lull when you're in the middle of a book and you're like, I'm kind of not liking this. Like, I've not had that yet. And I really expected not to like it because so many people are not liking it. And I'm really enjoying it. It's really creepy. It's almost, how do I say this? It's not like culty, but at the same time, like something keeps happening with birds. And it is so creepy. Like everywhere they look, like birds just start popping up, and like again, it takes place at like this creepy hotel manor. It's called the Manor, and it's got dual timelines where like there's a dead body and there's like been a bird. There's birds there, and then there's birds in the past, and it's like, what's the deal with the birds? Like, I need to know what's going on with the birds. It's really, really creepy. So overall, I'm enjoying this one. So I'm glad to hear that Amy really liked it, because I can see myself liking this one. I don't know. We'll see. But how did everybody else do? Let's see. So Lauren told us what Myrtle was. So it's from elementary to impossible. So it's like solving mysteries. I guess like easier mysteries, and like you just try and solve them. I like it. I'll have to look that up. I know. Thanks, Grandma Susan. It really makes me want to go back and watch the cartoon of Alice in Wonderland. I just love Alice in Wonderland so much. Especially the cartoon. I've not seen like any live action Alice in Wonderlands. Do they even have live action Alice in Wonderland?
The Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland that came out in like 2012-ish, maybe.
Uh-huh. And
they were okay.
Wait, is it like it's just one version of it, or did he come out with like multiple?
I think that there's a sequel. I think there's two.
I think there's two, but one is like comes after the first one, or is more about the Mad Hatter or something like that. I haven't seen them.
Maybe I do. And it's called something else. I can't remember what it was, but I've seen that. I don't know. I don't think that it could top the cartoon. I love the cartoon.
Well, so I ordered a bunch of earrings because I found this one company that had a bunch of cute Disney ones, and because I have this fabric that has Alice and the flowers, I actually saw these earrings. I don't know if you can see. They're the flowers, and then it's like the butterfly up top. And they came in this week, and then when you had the theme, I'm like, damn!
You've had those on the whole time, and I just realized that that's what they are. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
I forgot I was even wearing them too, but yeah, they're the flowers from Alice in Wonderland, which is like my favorite part because I love flowers.
I know. You may have to send me that link because I may have to get those. Katie. I know. We're joining the birthday party. I have that song stuck in my head. I've had it stuck in my head all day. And I was trying so hard on Instagram to find the rabbit singing it. Or, yeah, he sings it. And Instagram didn't have it. And I was really upset about that. But
Aww.
I still had it in my brain the whole day.
Oh, hi, Linda.
Hello, Linda. Thanks, Heather, for letting us know about the Spence night. Oh, thanks, Heather, for telling everybody. I'm starting Mistborn over tonight, and I'm not sure how I ever put this book down. You guys have been making me want to pick up a Brandon Sanderson. I feel like I also want to pick it up because of Maddie. Maddie's all the time talking about Brandon Sanderson, but I know, like, I can't dive into it, guys. Like, I know you guys are like in the fantasy realm. I would love to live vicariously through you. I just can't.
I think you could love Trust of the Emerald Sea.
Like, that's another polarizing one that everybody's like, I hated it. I love it.
Oh, I loved it. Like, it's like an adventure. Like, there's some high stakes to it, but it's also very like cozy and piratey and
immediately putting this on my TV.
Cute talking animals. And
do you like The Princess Bride or like Ella Enchanted?
I've never seen either one of those.
Okay,
I know. I'm sorry.
Movies. So I had never seen The Princess Bride until actually, was it this week? I don't know. But because I listened to Tress of the Emerald Sea, which the audio was so cute too, because I was like, I've seen different people who I like what they read say that they
Mhm.
didn't like Tress. So I'm like, I'll just listen to it. So, not high stakes. I loved it. I was obsessed with it. It was so cute. So
Oh
then
my
I'm like,
God.
I need to watch The Princess Bride now. Loved it. So cute. Yeah,
Oh,
it's quirky and fun and just like it's so clever too. Like some of the
Hmm.
stuff, and I wasn't expecting it to be like very twisty or anything, but no, it was so fun. I
oh,
also
I may
recommend
have to read
it.
that one. I know Jordan didn't like it, and I was like, because I've seen that one go around everywhere, and everybody. It's just Brandon Sanderson in general. Like
I think
every time.
this book is so different than other Brandon Sanderson books. Like I've read like his Stormlight Archive, like each book is 1,000 pages series.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I've read the first trilogy of Mistborn and a couple like novellas here and there. And like Tress feels so different than anything else he's written. It's just very
Oh,
quirky and whimsy. So I think you could like it.
that's really good to know. I will definitely look into that one. Like you had me at pirates. Hello, Gwen. Oh, thanks. I wanted to pop in and say hi. Oh, well, hi. I'm sure you've popped out, but goodbye. I love you. Hello. Yes, I could kind of see that being a very touchy subject for some people, especially like if you go into it not expecting what it is. Luckily, I at least know going into it that's what it's about, but yeah, and then there's like this dusting sound that I kept like looking over. I'm like, what is that? Hello again, Katie. Welcome back. Chapter 4 of The Mystery Guest. Oh, I really want to go into that series. Have any either of you read The Maid?
Yeah, I've read the first one.
Did you like it?
Yes, I loved it. I love books that are set in fancy hotels. So
Yes.
I loved it.
And I really think that I'm going to really like that character too. So
Hmm.
I need to go into that one. You haven't continued in the series, just the first one.
Not yet, because like I liked it. Like it wasn't a 5-star read, but I liked it. And so I'm content where I am. And like if I
Mm.
ever have the time or have access to the second book, I'll get it, but it's not one that I'm gonna go pay full price for.
Oh, I get that 100%. Hello, Hallie. Hello. Oh, Amy's been here. Finished my work for the day and read 20 pages for the third wife. Oh, of Faraday House. Oh, that sounds like a mystery. 29 pages left, Cassie. Hello. Don't think I've picked up a book in a week, so we'll see if I even remember how to read. Tonight I'm reading Starting the Bright Sword. Yeah, we have also been that way. Like, we've all struggled to read this week. So we're all in the same boat. Only got a chapter read that round lately. I have been so dust. I think distracted or distractible. I loved that series. Which one are you talking about, girl? What series she's talking about? What weren't we just talking about a series? Oh, maybe the Brandon Sanderson one. Is it part of a series?
If Linda was talking about Mistborn, then she could have been talking about Mistborn, but I'm not sure.
Do you have to read? So I saw that Tress is Tress part of a series.
So Brandon Sanderson, most of his books are existing in the same universe
Mm-hmm.
called the Cosmere. And like, so technically they're all related. Like there's certain characters that can kind of hop in between certain areas in the
Mm-hmm.
universe, but you can still read all of the series as like standalone series without it ruining anything.
Okay, so that's good to know. And I did see that it's titled The Cosmere. So okay, so you don't.
Like
It's not like
there's
you have to start at book one, make your way down.
no,
Okay.
just as long as you're like staying within series, you're good.
Okay. Good.
And Tress is a standalone. So
Nice. 24 pages of My Dark Vanessa. How are you liking that one, Sharon? Got to page 400 in terms and conditions. Only 66 pages left. I'm not a fan of Declan right now. Declan is definitely not my favorite. I feel like you'd have to really like grumpy guys. Grumpy. Like, he's real grumpy. And I like grumpy guys to a point. But at some point, like, he's got to stop being grumpy because then he's just a jerk. You know? Got 0 pages read. That's okay. I did some Duolingo language lessons, answered a Facebook message, and watched a couple videos. Girl, that's productive. Dang, that was very specific. I like that. You did a great job. 42% in the Crown of Midnight. Nice. Hello, Shelly. Heather Love on Zelda for me. Yeah, I saw, like, I looked up at one point and you just had her, like, over the camera, like, pushing her over.
She was trying to be like right in front, like on my laptop. So I was like, well, baby, you can go behind the laptop. But then she left. So, but she's doing so much better.
That was so funny. Oh, no. Oh.
So it's fangirl down.
We need to know why you hated it. Don't just, I thought because I love golf so much, it would be perfect. But instead, I was just mad for how inaccurate and just random it was. They kept calling golf clubs sticks. Oh, guys. Oh, no. Like, it sounds very ditzy. I think that's has been a, when I was reading Tessa Bailey a lot of her characters are just ditzy. And, like, I can handle that to a point. Again, it's like grumpy characters. Like, I can handle you to a point, but at some point you need to have some character development. What?
Yeah.
What? Why did I not know about this? What? That is crazy. Just had supper, sandwiches, and so back to reading and projects. Nice. I need to read The Princess Bride. Literally, I'm the worst at watching movies. I literally have never seen any movie whatsoever, apparently.
I'm the same way.
I just don't watch movies. And my husband makes fun of me all the time because I just can't sit down for hours at a time. But I can read for hours at a time. I just can't, like, sit and watch something. I don't know. It's really weird.
That's we saw Deadpool and Wolverine. And so now my husband's been like watching all of the X-Men movies. And I'm just like, no, please, anything but this. I love the Marvel movies, but like the X-Men movies were a little bit hard.
It has to be
Oh, go ahead.
I was like, I can watch a movie, but it has to be like a planned thing. Like, I just have to know that it's coming, and like I know that I'm setting a part of my day aside for a movie.
Yes.
But I'm never just going to be the like, oh, I feel like watching a movie randomly right now.
Yeah, that's literally my husband. He's like, let's watch a movie tonight. And I'm like, I'm already comfortable. I've got my book in my hand, and you expect me to watch a movie? What is wrong with you psychopath? Now I really want to pick up Tress. I know, they made it sound so good. Tress is adorable, and I don't understand how anyone with a heart could dislike it.
So sweet.
Ouch. Definitely cozy and cute. Okay, I'm picking it up, y'all.
So I'll say I went in thinking I was gonna hate it because with cozy, sometimes it doesn't feel like enough is happening for me. Like it's a little too mellow where I want, I just want action or like plot twist or something. And I felt like this actually had it. So
nice.
That's why, like, I struggle with cozy mysteries sometimes because I'm like, okay, this is a little too wacky,
Where's
a little
the
too
steak?
chill, a little too happy. But that not like I enjoy them, but they're not 5 stars for me. But
yeah,
Tress was.
Last month, I was literally like, I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't put a single thriller on my TBR, and at one point, I literally said it out loud. I don't know who I was talking to, but I said, I'm sick of cozy. I'm sick of it. I'm done. And I don't want happy go lucky. Like we're all just getting along. Like give me some murder or something. And cozy
Give me some murder.
but like give me some high stakes. Like let's go. And that's just me. I love thrillers. And so people are like, I could never read thrillers. And I'm like, I could never exist without thrillers.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not actually that happy, you know?
Yeah, I just need like palate cleansers. I try to like hop around. If I'm reading a lot of fantasy, then I'm listening to romance, I'm listening to historical fiction, I'm listening to the complete opposite because I get so sick of like a certain genre so quickly.
Yes. I don't understand, like, I get it, but how people just stay in one genre, like, that has never been me. Like, I have to have something different just to kind of break it up because I feel like that would get, like, you'd get burnt out after a while. And I don't want that to ever happen with my reading, you know?
And there's authors that can do it different, but a lot of the time, like, especially I feel like with romance and thrillers, like you fall into like understanding the formula, like understanding the formula that the publishers are pushing out. And you're like, okay, we're just changing the characters and like the setting, but it's just going to keep replaying.
Yes, I could never be this girl that just like reads romance all the time. I'm like literally it's the same. It's the same thing. I could literally tell you how this is going to end. But I just can't do that. I commend people that can, but just can't. I cannot.
Or maybe they're just picking up the right ones that like it changes it enough for them. But
That's true.
I love romance books, but I've got to like put fantasy and thrillers and other things in between.
Yes. And this is a dad joke. You get out of here with that.
I don't know. That's like what I put up on my board in the morning for my students. I usually give them a corny math joke in the morning.
I love it. What was today's?
Why was the math book crying? It was full of problems.
That's a good one. Oh, that's
I love that
stuff. Do they laugh or do they think it's corny?
Half of them roll their eyes and then some of them will be like, that was actually pretty funny.
I love it.
They love to tell me that like I'm cringe.
Well, like
or I'm skibbity, whatever that means. Nobody actually knows what skibbity means. So
like they speak their own language. Everything is like cringe when you're in middle school. Like, ew. They speak their own language and it's kind of scary. I don't know how you do it, Heather. Again.
It's a lot of fun.
Hello, Paige. Reading The Lost Girls of Paris by Pam Genoff. Nice. Well, thanks for joining. Hi, Annie. Reading Just Don't Fall, and then probably pick up Cherry Pie Night. Nice. Hello, Wendy. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen your face in forever. How was the beach? I loved The Maid so much. I was afraid to start this one, but Krista reviewed it and she loved both books. I did see where she really liked the rest of the series. And that was actually what kind of persuaded me to read those. Ooh, The Briar Club. Not heard of that one. Oh, that's fun. An Alice in Wonderland inspired story. Squirrel, we got off on a tangent. Oh, from other books, I'm assuming. Okay. It's okay. I'm probably not going to read the rest of them, but they've convinced me to read this. Don't spill ketchup on Cosmere. You'll never get it out. What is that? Is that, oh, that's another dad joke. Cashmere. I think that's supposed to be it. That was a good one. Especially if that was supposed to be a joke. Exactly. He is not grumpy. He's just being a jerk face. Yes. I can't stand it. Like at some point you're supposed to be nice. Finding out okay so far it's only starting to get to the relationship developing and I have a feeling I'm going to get angry soon. Oh gosh. I do too. Okay, I like grumpy men. I'm not even because like my husband's grumpy. He just looked at me across the room. But like, he's not a jerk face, you know, like Grumpy Sunshine, taken like kind of lightly. Chapter 11. And I've been meaning to message you, but I've been in a whirlwind. Some chapter 11 or something like that. Oh gosh. Such a movie buff that like I'll watch a movie before I watch a show. I'll rewatch a movie a million times. Okay, I will say that I do have movies that I rewatch over and over and over and over again. But not new ones.
April's seen like every movie, I swear. She's always going to the movies. And I was like, I haven't been in the movies in years. Like, it's like one a year if I'm lucky. And she goes like every weekend.
That's how it is for me. Like, I saw The Fall Guy this summer, which I really did like. And before that, I hadn't seen a movie since the new Top Gun came out. So, like, it's literally a year between movies for me.
Was so good.
It
that
was
is
really
one
good.
that I've seen. And it was so good. I loved that one. And I love going to the movie theaters. I think it's just the thought of it. Like, once I'm there, I'm having a great time. And
I'd rather go to
Twisters.
I'd rather go to the movie than sit down at my house and watch a movie. Like, I'd rather go to the movie theater for sure.
Yes.
I will fall asleep if I watch a movie at home.
Yeah. I will feel like watching a movie, but then I won't be able to decide which one I want to watch. And then I'll just end up not watching one day. We'll just watch a show instead. Yes.
That's my husband.
Yeah. I just rewatched the Lord of the Rings movie on repeat. Those are the only movies I really need in my life. I love it. Yep. Aw, when did you stop that? You're so sweet. Thrillers can be exciting. Even the middle grade thrillers, I read one and had to skip to the end to find out what happened. I was like, oh, okay, I'm so sorry. Oh. I'm so sorry. Like, literally, it just makes me laugh when people tell me this because, like, that's exact opposite of me. Like, I want my heart to be pumping.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sorry, Katie, that I talk about thrillers all the time. That is why we all have our own books to read while we're going through this long, long series of the Shadowhunter world. We take a day or so to read our own. Nice. I range from children's to Stephen King and axe murdering wives.
I have been re-listening to a series of unfortunate events. And so I've been like going from that to Emily Henry to I'm re-listening to Iron Flame and all this stuff for my Dragon Gauntlet. Yeah, I'm like all over the place too.
Love it. Oh gosh. Thank you for putting that so well. Yay.
I don't remember what I said, but you're welcome.
I don't either. What was she putting well?
My brain's fried, so I can't remember what I said 10 minutes ago.
You remember what she said?
I was gonna say, we are not the group to ask anything right now.
Don't make us think tonight, guys. Like, no, don't let us do it. What are you laughing at?
Probably us.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We're just not on the ball tonight. Porter comes home trying to talk me into the MS lingo. Their middle school lingo. And I'm like, no. We don't speak that crap in this house.
Bruh, no cap. That's so Sigma. Skibbity toilet, Ohio.
The way you just did that was so, like, that was flawless. Like, kind of like you've been in that world all day.
The only reason I even know any of those is because TikTok helps me understand if I potentially have a run-in with a younger person. Because I was like, I will have no idea what they're saying. And I still don't, but at least I have like some understanding that it's just wild.
Half of these words don't mean anything. So like, they just say them.
What is it? What does cap mean?
So no cap means like Like if I said, guys, you don't have homework tonight, they'd be like, all right, man, no cap. Like, and then what the Sigma is like, what the heck? But then they might say, are you Sigma? And Sigma is good, even though like in a wolf hierarchy, Sigma is not good. Alpha is good. So I don't understand.
Oh my gosh.
And then Ohio is because on TikTok, everybody apparently hates Ohio. So they say Ohio all the time. I don't know. And then we don't know skibbity toilet. They just say it.
Skibbity toilet?
Skibbity toilet.
What the heck? Are we on a different planet? What is going on? Skibbity toilet?
Skibbity toilet.
Come up with it? Oh my gosh. How do you keep a straight face?
I don't. I am not that teacher that doesn't smile till after Christmas. Like I can't.
Is that a rule? Are we not supposed to?
Yeah. Some teachers or some like people will be like, yeah, you can't smile with them till after Christmas. And I'm like, I would never.
I get it. You gotta be like, you gotta
bring that's not me.
Yep. I like mean business, but at the same time, like if you want to tell me a joke, I will laugh at it. Like we'll tell jokes together. Like I don't get that. You gotta build relationships. Yes, girl. We got our water bottles. Mine's over there. No,
my water bottle's in the dishwasher, so this isn't really hydrating, but it's something.
It is liquid.
It is liquid.
I know. I'm kind of scared. Hotel Magnifique or Midnight at the Houdini? Oh.
I have not read either.
I think
I do like Matilda's.
Hotel Magnifique is like a YA, I think.
I remember when it was in like a subscription box and it was really pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a really pretty cover. So you'd rather sit at home, and I get that. I get that to a point. It is expensive, but I do want to go see It Ends With Us. I'm sure that movie theater will be jam-packed for everybody seeing that movie. Yeah, we end up picking one we've seen a million times. Okay, it's okay. We fall asleep. Oh, with the back.
Thank you.
That was a good one. No, literally, she just came out with it. Like, we literally need to get Heather a shirt that says all of those things. She just said so flawlessly.
The funny thing is, like, the lingo will go like out of style. And I had one student last year, she's at the high school now, but like she would linger at our doors in the morning and we would be like, you've got to get to class. And we found out the only way to get her to class was to say like the outdated lingo. And she would be like, oh, no, y'all are so cringe. I can't stand with you anymore. And so that would make her leave.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Middle schoolers are so scary. Ohio? I don't know.
We don't know.
So, as a Michigander, there is a lot of beef with Michigan versus Ohio and everything. I can't tell you how many different like national conferences and different things, like from high school all the way into my like adulthood. I go anywhere and I'm like, oh, hi, I'm from Michigan. And they're like, oh. And I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. And I was like, where are you from? And they're like, Ohio. So it makes sense because there's just like a lot of state hate between Michiganders and Ohio. So no hate. I have lots of friends that are from Ohio, but apparently kids have picked up on this bashing of the state as not being a well-liked one, and it has spread, which like part of me like giggles because I have always been harassed about being from Michigan. A lot of it has to go with like the University of Michigan and Ohio State, which I went to Michigan State. So I'm like, you don't have any hate against me. Like, just calm down. But that one makes sense to me. But the fact that it's like a national thing now is kind of weird.
Right. Dang. Like, why Mississippi hate Ohio? Like,
I think social media kind of
don't know
read that.
Poor Ohio people.
I know.
What they do. Oh my gosh. Sorry if you're from Ohio. Apparently we're supposed to hate you.
Yeah, we're delirious.
Yep. If you see us falling asleep this next sprint, you just know we've crashed. Sus. You forgot sus in your whole
They
spiel.
still say sus. Yeah, that's so sus.
I feel like that one's an older one though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so lame and old. That's my new favorite thing to say now. Nice. And getting called bruh. I tell my brother bruh. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Bruh
like-
is still very much at the top of the list.
yes. Oh, Riz.
Oh yeah, Riz is there too.
Riz. What are the words coming out of your mouth? My kids like to say, what?
Oh no.
What is this?
No.
Do you know what
Gat.
this is?
No. Yes.
Say it again.
Gat.
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 Is that?
A big butt.
Get.
Yeah.
Get. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the heck? That doesn't
That's
even
what
make
that
sense.
is.
Is that a real word? Or did
I
it-
mean, it's not a real word. It's an acronym.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I found this out because my neighbor teacher has a name that sounds kind of like this. And I was like putting an accent on her name one day, and the kids were all laughing at me. And I was like, it's not that funny. And one of my sweet kids like filled me in on why I shouldn't be saying that anymore.
Oh no.
So I learned the hard way.
Oh no. Hopefully they didn't go tell her.
I'm sure she's heard it. But she's like, she's teeny tiny. Like,
Oh.
it doesn't mean anything, but
Oh my gosh. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
mm-hmm.
I'm in for a roller coaster for the year for these new terms. I haven't heard some of them. Well, here is your education. Heather is brought to you by Heather. Is hello in Japanese. At
Oh.
least that is what I learned in middle grade.
Interesting.
All right. Microsoft MS. I didn't know what MS was, but again, the middle school teacher automatically knew what.
Well, it's either middle school or Mississippi for me. So,
Oh, that is true.
It's very fitting.
and I don't think y'all are talking about Mississippi.
They try to call him bruh. He's first of all, I'm not your bruh. I'm Coach or Mr. Porter. But then he comes home and tries to call me bruh. when you're in it all day, I feel like that's kind of hard to break.
Mm-hmm.
Middle schoolers in Mississippi don't like Ohio. I get that here in Michigan, but there's that football rivalry thing going on, and it's bordering state.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know that was a thing. Man, what did Ohio do? My Gen Z sisters will try to have a conversation with me. I just have to walk away because my millennial brain can't comprehend what they're trying to say. Hey, I am Gen Z. And like I kind of think of myself as an old soul though. Like some of my generation needs to get a grip. Oh gosh. The rivalry is very real. The first time I'm hearing about this. Valid for the negative.
Oh,
Sorry, Howie. Well, at least you agree. Oh no, Katie's from Ohio. Not Katie.
to be like, I don't get it. I don't play into their Ohio hate at school. I don't get it.
For some reason, all middle schoolers hate you. So
Not you, Katie, just
not you
Ohio.
personally, just where you live. Absolutely. Thanks, Sharon.
Bye, Sharon.
Bye, Sharon. I'm sure it doesn't do any good. They probably want to say it even more after knowing it's what it means. I think though my mother's from Ohio, but my daddy's from honey. If you see a 6-year-old lady walking around Tennessee saying bussin' and fire, that's my aunt. You can thank Porter. Oh yeah, I forgot about bussin'.
Oh
Is
yeah.
bussin' like a That's like an old one. That's not.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that my girl last year would cringe at.
So it's part of the old lingo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
We don't say bussin'
fire.
anymore.
I feel like fire was part of like
Yeah.
that was a while ago.
And there used to be this whole phrase like, oh, that ate and left no crumbs. But they don't say the left no crumbs part anymore. It's just that ate.
She ate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. The big deal is that Ohio thinks Michigan stole their land when they applied for statehood. Porter is a history teacher, if I didn't say that already. Thank you.
Oh.
We missed this because we really had no idea.
And I really don't think that this is going through the middle schoolers' minds when they hate
No.
Ohio.
No, but they just hate to hate. Oh no, karma is strong. Oh god.
Hey, I mean, it goes with Michigan State though too. Like it's little brother and like little sister, and it goes back and forth. Like you'll just have that rivalry with like big cities and especially sports towns.
Oh
Mhm.
my gosh, that is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Because so
Mississippi
my
State,
youngest
Ole
brother,
Miss.
who is turning 21 tomorrow, he goes to U of M, and I went to Michigan State. So I was like, "You betrayed me. I used to take you to all the Michigan State stuff. He wore like all the stuff, took him to football camps. He came and stayed with me, and then he went to U of M, my rival. And I'm like, oh,
Nice.
gutted me.
Traitor. All right. We say we do one more sprint. Let's. What do you say we go? Let's do a shorter one. Let's do like a 35-minute sprint and go to the 35. I know that's kind of a weird time. Are you guys good with that?
Yeah.
35? Because I just know that as soon as we stop talking and like everything gets quiet, I'm gonna fall asleep. I would like
Same.
die over here. So let's go to the 35 and I'll see you back then. Welcome back. That one went by way too quick. How'd you do, Sam?
I got 10% more in my book. I only have 2 hours left, and I'm at 2x speed. And unfortunately, I have to go resin more tonight, and it normally takes me about an hour and a half every time like I do a batch.
Mhm.
So I should finish it tonight, which is
Nice.
at least good news. And I was working on this tumbler.
Oh, how
So
pretty.
I have this fabric that I'm gonna do like matching book sleeves and key fobs for. And then I was like, let's do a matching tumbler that I hand paint.
Oh my gosh.
So,
It is crazy how much detail is in
so
those.
this is like I just kind of splattered paint like the shapes, and then so now I'm filling in the details. Yeah.
Wow. That's
I'm insane. And I waited this long to do it. Like
It's so pretty though.
I'm happy with how it's turning out, because when I painted it, I'm like, I don't know if I love it or hate it. But that's how I feel about 90% of the things I make. It's like you just gotta trust the process. It gets uglier before it gets better. But
Mm-hmm.
love it.
why am I like so detail oriented last minute on things? So pretty much whatever's done this weekend, like that's all I'm doing, because I'm making my outfit for this event.
Sam. So extra.
You know, I waited
You
to the
will
very
be-
last minute to do it. So
You will be posting this outfit, right?
yes,
We have got to give her love if we can't be there.
I made my Eras tour outfit in like 2-3 days. So my brain's like, you can make a formal outfit from scratch. So
Oh my gosh. Hello, Zelda.
Here she is. Her face is not the size of a tennis ball anymore.
Oh, good. Is she starting to act better?
Yes, and like I feel like such a bad cat mom because I didn't realize how bad she had been feeling until she got better. Because
Yeah.
like I guess it was like a really slow decline. And then once she started feeling better, it was a really fast, like she was better. And like anyway, she's doing so much better.
Good. Well, cats are pretty low key, so I feel like, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, and like it's been so hot here, and she's normally one that like doesn't hide, but it's been so hot, and she was going under my bed and in my closet, and I thought it was just hot, and she was trying to go places that were cooler.
Mhm.
But I think that was her trying to let me know she didn't feel good.
Yeah.
And like other just like little things, like I could feel her little shoulder blades a little bit more, but she's also getting older, so it was just like teeny tiny little things that added up over time.
yeah, that's so my cat had hyperthyroidism, and we probably could have diagnosed it way sooner, but she always was obsessed with food. Like, so we would always ration it, and then she would eat it like wanted more and more, and she started slowly losing weight, and she acted her happy normal self. So we're like, she's fine. And then finally I was like, she is losing so much weight. She's acting like she's never eaten in her entire life, like scarfing down food. We've been giving her extra food. And then she ended up having hyperthyroidism. And I felt awful too, because I was like, how were you supposed to know? She was so happy and all that. So it's hard with cats.
Yeah, and like her routine wasn't really messed up. Like she's very like to the minute on her routine of things that she does. And so I was like, well, she's still like doing everything according to her routine, but it was once that thing popped up on her face, I was like, this isn't right.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least you were proactive in taking her, and now doing a lot better.
And now she's good.
Oh, look at her. Like, yeah, I'm better.
Right.
She's a little model.
Living my best life.
I wish y'all could hear her because she's purring, but
how did you get in your book? How's your book going?
I listened to a couple more chapters, and I started a mystery happy color.
Yes.
So me too. It's like one of the only things I can do, like little cozy tasks that I can do with an audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to do Sudoku while I listen to audiobooks, but I can't do the numbers and the story at the same time. So,
oh yeah, that would take a lot. Way too much brain power. I made it to 45%, and there's still birds. I don't know what the deal is with the birds. It did get a little bit darker. Like, the lady was like talking. There's multiple points of views, and she's like, I feel like I'm in danger. And the lady's like, well, there is a way that we can figure out if you're in danger or not. And she's like, she got a basin of water and like put an egg in it, and it was just like, what is happening? And then she saw a bird, and I was like, what is with the birds? I don't know. I'm really creeped out, but hopefully it doesn't like get too dark, because I don't want it to get too dark, but I am intrigued, that's for sure. So, all right, everybody. How did everybody else do on that last sprint? I know it was a shorter sprint. Let's see. This was cracking me up. Judas, no. Michigan versus Michigan State. That's a real rivalry. Oh my gosh, what is the deal with all these rivalries?
It's sports. It's football.
Yeah, I guess. Hello, Liv. I hope everyone is having a good start to their weekend reading Bring Me Your Midnight and loving the vibes. I have been meaning to read that one because Hope from the Coast picked that one for me for my 12 book by 12 friends. And I've heard that it has really good, like, fall-ish vibes. Have either of you read that one?
No, but I have it, and now that's gonna go on my TBR of a million fantasies that I want to read like soon and during fall time.
Yeah, and it like takes place near the water too, I think. I don't know necessarily if it's not a mermaid or anything like that. I forget now what it is, but it's like I don't know, like a eerie sort of fantasy.
I know nothing. I know that Hope really liked it, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Hope, and then Elizabeth from Little Life of Books also really liked it. And I typically like the books that they like. And I love spooky coast books. So.
Oh, yes. Yes. I think it's YA too, which might be an easier read. Hello, Corinna, crafting, and I'm here reading What Have You Done and loving it. Oh, nice. That's our Sleep But I'm Dead book club pick this month. I have not started that yet, but thanks, Grandma Susan, for being here. You're so sweet. Aw,
thank you.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Can like preach it louder for the people in the back that need to hear. Thank you, Susan. Sam, when is your show? I want to pray on that day leading up to it. That's so sweet.
Oh, that is really sweet. It's a week from tomorrow, so next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
No pressure.
I cannot believe you're doing all of that. Like making your outfit and then doing all the crafts that you're doing. That's crazy.
This is what I do. I feel like I do nothing for a really long time, and then like the time starts ticking down, and I'm like, let's just do all of it as hard as possible, and then I have to work like 14-hour days.
Oh my gosh.
I have like no time management skills.
You do have to update us like on this outfit and the crafts, the tumblers that you're doing.
I will. I definitely, as long as I have time to take pictures.
Chapter 6. Nice, Katie. Oh, hello.
Yay.
Just chatted. That's okay. Yes.
Thank you.
I like this word. It does describe it because it's very detailed and exquisite.
I'm just trying to find like what I really enjoy doing and what people enjoy buying, because often they're not the same. So,
and I feel like people should like really appreciate how much detail is in it and like how much work you put in it because you
Well,
like hand painted and everything.
that's what people are really liking, and I am like, oh, people don't like that, so I stopped doing it, and I did a lot more of like what everybody else was doing, and then people are like, I would post like one hand painted thing and people would freak out, and I'm like, okay, well maybe I'm just being like really judgy of my own stuff, and so now I'm like, I'm just gonna embrace it because I love doing it, and I can zone out, I can paint and listen to audiobooks and just get in my zone. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Almost finished. Read I think 4 or 5 chapters and just don't fall. Nice. I do not know how to say those names.
Dorian and Kale,
Kale. Dorian and Kale.
right?
And am I supposed to
Kale.
let neither? Who's gonna break my heart in two? Don't tell me, but
I will say nothing. My lips are zipped.
sorry, April. Oh, how'd you like it?
Yeah.
Cats like it hot.
Yeah.
They don't like
Although all of mine love to sit in front of my fan at night. So
Oh, sweet. Aw, yes. We're glad she's feeling better. Picked up Home is Where the Bodies Are, much better from what I was reading. Lovely. Very change of pace. Oh no! All of a sudden she got this bump on her lip and I'm scared it's a tumor. I have to call the vet in the morning. She's still active but not oh yes. Definitely be proactive and just I would rather like be too proactive and just it be a little thing. Even though the vet is so expensive.
right.
Now, like it is like when you were talking about taking Zelda, I was like, yes. Because I mean you like to be that proactive, but at the same time, like it's an arm and a leg just going for a visit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I had just gotten paid the day I took her, and I was like, I could be about to just like spend all of my money, but and you know, I have pet insurance, but my pet insurance doesn't cover dental, so I was a little scared there.
Did you so are they going to have to do any kind of surgery or anything?
It doesn't seem like it because the abscess has gone down. We're still monitoring it for the rest of the month, and if it pops back up, we're going to probably look into some dental stuff. But as of right now, it seems like everything is cleared up.
Oh, good. Good.
Like, I mean, even her breath is better. So,
oh, that's awesome.
And that's a pretty big sign that like whatever dental was going on is clearing up, or like whatever gums was going on is clearing up too.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Gonna go grocery shopping and go home goods. Girl, it's 10 o'clock for us.
I know.
That's like, why are you going to go grocery shopping?
It's dark out.
It's dark out. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock for her. No, it's not. 8, 7. It's 6. It's still kind of late. Didn't love.
I'm yawning.
Bring me your midnight. Okay.
That's okay.
Well, I'm gonna try it and see. Absolutely. Yes. I hope you do the same. Yes. Sam
Thanks.
always she probably kills it all every time. Took a break to have dinner and now just 25 pages from the end. This has thanks for joining. I'm glad you got to catch a live. Not trying to completely restart the rivalry combo, but my alma mater's rival was directly across the street from us. Game week is an intense time. Oh my gosh. I can only imagine what that was.
I've always loved it and hated it. Like, it's just like there's so much anxiety, but it's so fun to just like be ridiculous about something you have no control over, you know?
Oh my gosh, I was literally thinking the same thing. You must thrive under pressure.
I do. Honestly, now that I'm like self-employed, I have found out I don't do well with like no structure because I'm like, I have to set my own structure. So having like events or like certain due dates of certain things, then I like thrive, but I tend to procrastinate. and then I succeed, and so my brain, it just keeps doing it, and I'm really trying to work on that. It's not going great, but
I love it. Yeah, I feel like that we're the opposite in that. Like, I literally have plans for next year, and I just can't do pressure. I hate being under pressure. But
like when someone else gives me structure, I'm great with it. But like setting it up myself, my brain just like I just keep putting it off. Like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this for a video and this for a video, and then I'm like, I don't have to, or I'll do it the next day. Like I thrive with deadlines with high stakes.
oh, I love it.
When people say no rush, I'm like, I will not rush this. I will take months. Do not ever tell me don't like
No rush.
take your time.
Give
It's
me
like
the rush.
the worst saying you could ever give to me because I won't. I need the high stake deadline.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. People do not realize how long these kinds of things take. Yeah, Corinna makes cards, and I'm sure it takes a long time to put all those cards together.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to hear about your kitty. Yes, we'll be thinking about your cute little kitty. Hopefully that you keep us updated on what goes down with that. You might try a warm compress on the lump tonight if she would tolerate it. Yeah, I know how cats feel about water. Used to make dolls, each one different from the other. Make what you like. Don't worry about the clients. They will appreciate work that thrills you during the creative process. Katie's words of wisdom. I love it, Katie. Krista! Oh my gosh, hi Krista! Hopped on during the last sprint. Was crafting too and listening to Magnolia Palace by Fiona Davis, one of my Book of the Month books. Well, thanks for joining, Krista. Sorry you jumped on the last one. Yes. Yes, I think exquisite.
Thank you.
Just ties it in.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, these
Yes.
ladies are wonderful. I'm sorry you've missed out because they're wonderful. Now you don't have to miss out anymore.
And if you did,
9
we'd
a.m.
all come visit.
I'm literally going to do 8 a.m. sprints for you tomorrow. Just you. I'm sending you the link right.
Private invite.
This is top 5 for sure. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you liked it so much. University statuses and sounds have to be covered with tarps on book. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of, vandalism, but it is a tradition for like the MSU band to like night watch our statues and stuff if we have a rivalry game against U of M, because they have been known to spray paint our statues, but we have also done the same. But so, and then with Ohio State and the University of Michigan, the week of their rivalry game, like a whole week, if there is an M, because like U of M, it's the giant M is their like logo for everything.
Mm-hmm.
If there is words on a building or anywhere, they'll put like tape X's over an M everywhere on campus. I know this because I have friends that are big Ohio State fans, and they're like, and they don't even say the word Michigan. Like it's like a swear word in their house. Like it's so funny.
That is so petty.
I went to a super small college, and like our tradition when we played our rival was the dumbest thing. We would have an organized run from our campus to their campus, and that was it. That was all we did.
Yeah, I really showed them.
And it was like 20 miles, and I'm like, this is really like wow guys, wow.
You really got him with that one.
But like our big state colleges, MSU, Mississippi State University, and Ole Miss, like that is a rivalry for the ages. That is a Thanksgiving Day football game. That is like people skip out on family Thanksgiving to go be at this game and to win the golden egg, and it's a big deal.
Oh my gosh. Man, people get so into that. And you
Mhm.
said that they would guard the tiger, a statue in the middle of campus. So they'd stand there and guard it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, is that Louisiana or is that somewhere else? Because I know
Oh,
LSU has Mike the Tiger.
did she say? I can't remember if she said
I
it.
don't either.
Annie, let us know where that's at.
Yeah.
And Yvette, it's not tomorrow. It's next week. We're painting pots next week.
I know. I'm so bummed. I wanted to do that so bad.
That's your event. Darn it. That's okay. You can always like paint pots some other time.
This is the closest to painting pots. I'll
Yes.
get it now.
There you go. You're already doing it.
Head start.
It's pot adjacent.
Head start for something for once.
Yes. And no, Katie, I'm not. I'm just giving Yvette a hard time because she never shows up to my morning sprints. It's going to be 7 a.m. I'm giving you the link right now. Okay, lovely ladies. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night.
It's
Thank
bedtime.
you, everybody in the chat for joining. Thank you, Heather and Sam, for joining me. You guys are the best. I miss hanging out with you. It's been so long since I've gotten to hang out with you, and I was like, it's happening this month. And I hate that Maddie couldn't join us tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe next month we'll get to see each other. Okay. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Heather, do you have anything coming up? Sam, do you have anything coming up that we all need to know? Any sprints, any videos coming out?
I'm trying to get back into my like vlog routine. So there should be a weekly vlog at the end of next week. So
nice. I love your vlogs. Sam, you're not doing sprints tomorrow?
No. No, it's actually my littlest brother's 21st birthday. So I'll be like working and then doing family time and taking him out for his first legal drink and stuff.
Oh,
tomorrow, and then working.
Good.
Which I guess I could do sprints, but just trying to manage stuff.
No.
Hard.
You need your time to focus.
But after next weekend, I don't know. I might get back into the groove of videos and sprints again, but
I bet wants to know when you're doing the 24-hour ones.
After next weekend.
Oh, guys. Okay, my friends. Thanks so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and end it for the night. I'll see you guys somewhere else on the internet. Bye, guys.